Jacoby needs 1 out for Pittsburgh's 5th World Series championship. Jerry Neudecker back of the plate, calling the balls and strikes.
Go back to Earl Weaver before the game, admitting that maybe Pittsburgh had the pitching edge.
Kelly hits it in the air to center field. Moreno going toward right center, makes the catch. Pittsburgh wins it.
And so this team, with its remarkable comeback capacity throughout the entire regular season, proved itself all over again, beating the Reds in the National League Championship playoff series, and then coming from a 3-1 deficit, and there is Willie Stargell.
MVP.
That's right, just named the most valuable player. It's as it should be. He's the spirit, the soul of the club. He's become one of the most important figures in the entire Steel City community, and there is the other, the man, the Reed, who looks like a Stanford College philosophy professor, university I should have said, and the fans from Pittsburgh are out there jumping, and indeed, the Bucks have gone all the way.
The line score of the ball game, 4-10-0 for Pittsburgh. For Baltimore, 1-4-2. The Birds stranded 6 base runners. They left 3 of them out there in the bottom of the 8th inning. All 3 of them had been walked. Grant Jackson will get the decision in relief. He pitched 2 2/3 innings. Scott McGregor will be the losing pitcher. He pitched very well. Willie Stargell set a new World Series record tonight with his 7th extra base hit, 25 total bases, tying a record. He is also the oldest player ever to win the MVP award in the 25 years that Sport Magazine has been giving it out. And so confetti flickers from the upper deck here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore as the Orioles and their faithful, almost 1,700,000, came to watch them play this year. Been a marvelous year for them, but they are blunted in this World Series. Now to the Victor's clubhouse. Here's Don Drysdale.
All right, Keith. Well, Bill Matlock, I know one thing. There's a happy group of Pirates down here.
Oh, definitely, because we came in here. They said we was a no-name Pirate. Now everybody in Baltimore know who the Pirates are and know what kind of ball and how they can come back.
Did you ever? What were your thoughts when you were down 3-1?
Well, I've been up against the ball the whole season in the National League East. We felt that we could come back, and we told the fans that we was going to win it in 7. Especially after we beat Flanagan. We figured if we beat Flanagan, we figured nobody else on the staff could beat us.
That was a great Pirate victory, and congratulations.
Right, and Sargent, he's the greatest. He's outstanding. Most valuable player in the league and most valuable player in this World Series.
Great, Billy. Thank you very much.
Anytime there's a World Series and any kind of championship play, this type of magnitude, there's a winning clubhouse and a losing clubhouse. And over here, the Baltimore Orioles losing in 7 games tonight, the final ball game. And tell you, talk about 2 ball clubs, both champions. The Baltimore Orioles also, and Jim Palmer. It's been a great series.
Well, it really has, Bob, and it's really been a great year for us. I think everybody in this clubhouse really extends their congratulations to the Pirates. They got down 3-1. We went to Pittsburgh, won a couple games. I don't think they thought we would win, and they came back and they just beat us. And you know, their credit to baseball. They had a fantastic year, and so did we. I think you know, 26 clubs go to baseball, to spring training, and they would all like to be in the position where we were playing in the World Series. And you know, we have no reason to hang our heads down. We played as well as we can. We just got a little bit outplayed, and you know, I guess you're supposed to be sad now, but I think everybody in here is happy because we just had a great year, and we'll be back, and we have a good young ball club, and we battled right to the end, but they just played a little bit better than we did.
Thank you, Jimmy. Now let's go back to Don Drysdale.
Thank you very much, Bob. And right here in the Pirate Clubhouse, I call Mutt and Jeff, or whatever you might want to call the Muggsy twins. It's Tim Foley and Phil Garner, and guys, congratulations.
A great series. It's something, you know, I'm only here for one reason, Don, and that's to give all the praise, honor, and glory to the Lord for putting me here. You know, it's 2 years that He's changed my life around. He picked me up out of nowhere, and if somebody doesn't believe in miracles, they got to believe in them now, because they just saw a mediocre shortstop play shortstop on the world champions, and it's the greatest thing in my life.
You had a great series, and Phil, I know 2 guys right here that came over. You weren't here a couple of years ago, and you know this is a funny game, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. I missed out on the world champions at Oakland, but what a great feeling this is. I thought the greatest thing in the world was winning the pennant, And then I thought the next greatest thing was winning the playoffs. This has to be the greatest thing in the world now.
There is no quit in this ball club.
Well, how can you quit with guys like Willie Stargell around? He's just something. He gets younger every year. I think if he was to retire one of these days, I think we'd all go with him because he's just something special to us.
You know, I think the big thing was that when you went back over and you picked up that, of course, it was a Sunday game. That kept you, made you come back over here into Baltimore. But from that time on, it appeared that momentum had shifted to the Pirates.
Well, it's difficult to say that there's momentum in the World Series, Don. Each day is such a new day, and both clubs get really up for each day. But we're a club that never says die. We've been down a lot this year, and we kept fighting back. It's a typical Buck win.
Plus, we caught 3 ground balls in a row, so it was something different than the first 3 games. We had to get something going.
Well, I know one thing, that when you look at the Pittsburgh victory, of course, right now, it's so many firsts for everybody here on the ball club, and that's got to be something that I know you'll never forget.
Certainly not, but that's a tribute to the great ball club. Everybody did a great job. Everybody pitched in. It's a great tribute to everybody.
Well, guys, congratulations. We got the big guy in here from right field. Dave. Okay, before we talk to Dave Parker, right now, let's go back over to Bob Uecker in the Baltimore clubhouse.
Have to come to Baltimore. It will be #1.
Thank you, Don. We got Rick Dempsey here with us now. And Rick, we talked to Jim Palmer just a moment ago. It's as we said before, it's a tough situation. There's a winner and a loser always in the World Series, and the winning ball club tonight, the Pittsburgh Pirates, is a great series, an emotional series. I don't know how much more emotion you could have involved in a World Series, but to you and the rest of the Baltimore Orioles, it's been a great year.
Well, it's been a fabulous year for all the guys here on this club. You know, we've had so many ball games where we came from behind in the 7th inning and great home runs to win ball games. We did the same thing in the playoffs. We came back, we played a tough team with a more powerful hitting lineup than we had in California, and we managed to beat them. And we came here and we won 3 out of the first 4 ball games, but I got to give that Pirate team a lot of credit. They just had guys up there that weren't willing to die, and they just kept coming back and coming back. We had the lead in 2 ball games, even though it was only 1 run, and it's just not enough against a power-hitting club like that.
You know, I think the one thing that the Orioles really neutralized, Rick, was the fact that they stopped the Pittsburgh Pirate running game. Not a stolen base in the series, and they stole 188 on the year.
Well, I knew that if my pitchers could hold the runners close to base, I wouldn't have any problem with any one of them. I kept waiting for Omar Marino to take his shot at me, but he proved to me that he might have been afraid to run on me. He wouldn't run in running situations. He just kept waiting back for me to throw a fastball to Foley, and maybe that was the strategy that beat us, because Foley got a couple key hits.
Okay, Rick, thank you very much. We'll try to get Earl Weaver for you. Now let's go back to Don Drysdale.
All right, Bob, thank you very much. Well, 3 guys that were certainly instrumental in tonight's win. And Dave Parker, I know that, well, the one thing that I had to ask you, how close did you come from falling down?
I came very close to falling. Every step I took back on the ball, I was just saying, please, Lord, let me stay on my feet and make this catch. We were only ahead by 1 run, and I definitely wanted this. This is something I wanted all my life. You know?
I would have to say maybe this is just the icing on the cake for you, but still a great career ahead.
Yes, I hope so. If I can stay healthy, we done had a lot of good people working for us this year. It's really a family as we have publicized it. We done had great people working for us. Dick Gregory has put us on a vitamin program that we have been on just about all year long. And I tell you, you know, he's a big part of the family as well as all the players you see in here tonight.
Well, Grant Jackson, I know when you come in, why, you've been in many tough situations before, but you rose to the occasion, did an excellent job. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Don. I was just glad I was able to come in and throw strikes. I walked a couple guys in the bottom of the 8th inning, but I had a purpose in mind. I didn't want to give Lee anything to pull to hit the ball out of the ballpark, and so I know most of these guys on this team, and that's where I wanted to pitch. I want to throw him something off speed. If you go hit a fastball, he's going to have to go outside to get a fastball away, but I just happened to miss. And a couple of pitches I think I threw to Boomer, I thought might have been strikes in the National League, but there were balls over here. So I just had to, you know, crank it up and throw it up there, you know, and hope he popped it up.
Well, you went with your best stuff, and Kent Tekulve, congratulations, another great game.
Well, thank you, Don. I'll tell you, it's a culmination of a lot of hard work by a lot of people, and we had 25 guys that just scratched and clawed all year long, and I was just really happy to be able to be the guy that was out there on the hill when that last out was made. It was a great feeling. I don't think so much for myself, but just, you know, a feeling of being able to do that and get that last out for the 25 guys that just put it all together and just worked so damn hard all year long.
You know, in 94 games all year, how did you feel?
I felt great. I was throwing the ball good still right now. In fact, probably the only bad part of the season was the first month. I was throwing the ball bad at the beginning and finally got it straightened out. So we're on top right now, and that's where we wanted to be when we went to spring training. I told Madlock right before the last out, I called him over the mound and I said, this is the out we were looking for on March 1st. Let's go get it.
You know, I was in the clubhouse, and of course you both were in here. Ken, you had to go back out and do the 9th inning, but I think that's the toughest thing in the world, winning for those next 3 outs.
Yes, I guess it is. Tick has finished more games than I have, but you can't go out with anything in mind except to throw strikes and try to keep him inside the ballpark. And I told a lot of the guys, if you keep, our pitchers, if you keep them off the lines, you got a chance. I threw a ball to Kenny Singleton, which probably the other ballparks have been out of the ballpark, but I know the stadium, and I said, if I keep him off the line, let him hit him down the alleys. We got an antelope out there going to outrun the ball majority of the time anyway, and just saw him go back and get it, and I said, well, that's it, Well,
guys, a well-deserved win. Congratulations. I know you want to get back and savor that with all your teammates. And listen, thanks a lot for the time.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you very much.
And Chuck Tanner coming up with us. Come here, Chuck. Come on up. I know that one. Chuck, first of all, congratulations. A great series. You got a great bunch of guys.
Oh, Don, it's the greatest 25-man unit you could ever ask for any ball club to have. They just play together, and they were interested in winning it all, not in individual statistics.
Commissioner, it was a great series.
Great series, a great comeback for this Pirate club, led by this marvelous manager, and I'm proud of him and what he's done for baseball with this team.
Thank you very much, Don. One guy we can't overlook are our scouts. The scouts, the Major League scouts, all of them, they did the job, and that's why all these guys are here, because of the scouts in baseball. And both ball clubs, 2 great teams, and the scouts really deserve the recognition.
Chuck, was there ever a thought or doubt in your mind when you were down 3-1?
No, not at all. Not with this club, Don. They go hard all the way. All we needed was a 3-game winning streak.
Eric Peterson, congratulations.
Don, what a job everybody did. And this guy right here under trying circumstances. Real proud of everybody in the organization. Everybody did a good job.
Well, it was a great victory. Congratulations. Right now, let's move across. Commissioner, we have the owner's trophy right here.
All right.
And we get Mr. Galbraith up here.
Here's Dan Galbraith.
Dan Galbraith. Mr. John Galbraith.
I know he is.
Nice going, Mr. Galbraith. Nice going, everybody.
Mr. Galbraith, Don Drysdale. Congratulations. I know the commissioner has a presentation that he wants to make.
A little presentation I'd like to make. President, step up here. President's going to join us.
President Jimmy Carter.
Your mother's right. Your mother's right.
She is very happy right now.
Yes, sir. She's our fan.
I know she is.
All right.
Well, she loves every member of the Pirates.
I know that. Okay.
Well, we're going to send her the ball tomorrow.
All right.
Good luck. Fine. Very fine. It's a wonderful game. And a great series.
Oh, it was one of the greatest
Both teams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Both teams played great. I know.
They really did. Both played teams.
Let me make this presentation. We have behind the president here this great trophy emblematic of the 76th championship of the world. And I'm very honored on behalf of professional baseball to present it to John Galbraith, to Chuck Tanner. Chuck?
Yes, sir.
And to Danny. Pardon me, Mr. President. There it is.
Well, the championship trophy. Now that is symbolic of the winners of the World Series. And that we're going to try and move some of the other people around and try and get Willie Stargell, who has been named the most valuable player.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great series.
So thrilled you were able to be here.
Well, so am I. So am I. I noticed Bowie said that Stargell set a world's record for the most extra base hits in a World Series.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the ball for him. That's when we asked for the ball.
Oh, I see. I couldn't understand that.
So he could keep it. Right, right. And then that's what we wanted the ball for Willie.
Right. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Here's Willie Stargell right here. Willie? Will, congratulations. A great series. You're the most valuable player.
Commissioner, thank you, Don. The only thing I can do is thank the Almighty for allowing me to play as long as I have and enjoy the things that I've done. I have to say this because I really mean it. I get on my knees and give thanks. And we have an awful lot of fine friends and relatives. They've been behind us all year, and we've overcome a lot of things. We never gave up. We refused to be denied. And I'm just so proud of each and every one of our individuals and to the Pirate organization.
I'm just wondering, you're taking young pills. What are those?
No, I'm just still excited. And these guys keep me going. They won't let me. But I'm taking tomorrow off, whether Chuck likes it or not.
You can handle a lot of stars now, right?
You get one of your own. Yeah. That's right. Now let's take a look at the home run by Willie Stargell. That was the big blow of the night, and then Pittsburgh went on. And Willie, go ahead, talk about this pitch.
Well, it was a pitch that I didn't want to try and commit myself on too soon. I was still out of the little front, but I got bat speed that I wanted to. I didn't really think the ball was going to travel that far, Don, but when I saw Kenny stop at this one point, I knew that it was enough, and boy, I was thrilled. And I knew if we got ahead, that our pitching staff, who has been devastating all year, would just come along and do the job, and they certainly did.
Scott McGregor is some battler out there, though, isn't he?
I want to just congratulate the entire Oriole organization. They're an outstanding ball club. It was tooth and nail, very exciting, and I can't think of any series that was exciting as this one.
Well, Willie, you know what's ironic about the whole thing is in 1971 you scored the winning run.
Well, now that you think about it, I did. Well, whatever it takes, that's what we were determined to do.